Did you feel like that was a natural transition at this point in your career? Was it something that you've been wanting to do and you thought now is the right time for me to finally direct?
So on this, it felt so natural because the thing is this showrunner job is such a strange, ill-defined job, and
Hmm.
there. You're kind of there all the time. You're kind of, and TV is so different than film, so you're kind of working with the directors on every single episode. On this, it's a relief because what happens is that's more of a juggling job where you're almost a director at some points, but then you got to go put out a fire, so that kind of producerial part of it takes over by the time I got to the final episode, and I'd meant to direct six, and then I'd wanted to direct
Oh,
seven, and I kept prepping for other ones, and then because fires would come up, you'd have to do something else. So you kept moving, and you're like, okay, at least if you direct the eighth one, nobody's going to be prepping an episode after you could do it, and so it was a relief once I got to it because you can just focus on what's in front of you for a while. And I was so close to my DP by that point and I knew him so well. And we'd been talking the whole show about what we were going to do in different places. So yes, it felt natural in that way. It felt natural too, because I guess this is a dumb way to say it, but there's a lot of movies where I'm sort of been in the co-pilot's chair the whole time and have a couple times maybe had to had to land the plane. You know what I mean? It's sort of like it doesn't feel as different as you think, except for no, I was gonna say with actors, but not even with actors, because there's been times where even as a screenwriter, I've been a conduit to the actors also just because I've grown up with actors my whole life. It feels sort of natural. It's just I I've been trying to get another little movie going for a long time. I hope I get it going. It's really the smaller movies are harder to get going than the
then the
really
big ones.